What's up, everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I want to talk about the consequence to breaking up with somebody that you still love. Today on this channel, I would like to discuss with you some of the consequences and the downside of breaking up with somebody that you're still in love with. Breakup in general are really difficult. Some people talk about it like it's extremely easy, and when you hear what they say about it, sometimes you feel like, what is wrong with me? Why this breakup is so hard for me to move on from? Some people telling you things like, oh, me and Anna or Steve, we broke up. And when you ask them why, they may say, we have grown apart, or we did not feel like it anymore, or we felt more like brother and sister. A bit weird, but yes. But despite many people put the happy face up front to the crowd, to their public they need to impress, behind the scene, it's another story. That you don't love the person anymore, that you grow apart, that you don't feel it anymore. If you pass a real time and had a real connection and had a real attachment to your partner, many of you know that you will feel down for some time. But here in this video, I want to talk about when you break up with a person that you're crazy in love with, that you cannot see yourself about. Some of you may not understand why in earth would somebody break up with somebody they are crazy in love with. But it happens more than often. Many people around the world are breaking up with somebody they are insanely in love with. They are leaving and breaking up with the person that they want to be with. For some of you that been in this situation, you may have your own story to tell, and I invite you to share that story in the comment section on this video. Some of you know what I'm talking about. We somehow, some of us have discovered some hard truth, that loving somebody is not enough. You can love somebody and that's the only person that you really want to be with, but they don't love you. You can love somebody with all your heart, but they don't treat you right. They don't make you feel good. The behavior is bringing issue of trust, disrespect, sadness, stress, anxiety, fight, and disagreement in the connection between the two of you. You know, guys, your best given to the wrong person will be perceived from their side to be the worst thing that you can give them. You know that you really try to give your best to that person, and no matter how you try to look, how you want to help them, how you've been there for them, how you share everything that you had. Somehow it turned out that it was never enough. It was never enough for that person to give you the basic minimum. Because I'm not talking here about the person giving you top class things above the top. But when somebody don't love you, you can bring on the table the 200%, and they did not even invest the 1% into you, and you may be desperate to survive and sacrifice all that you got and all that you're worth to hope one day they give you that 0.5% of investment from their heart. Some of us have learned that lesson the hardest way. Some of us were patient to wait for the change, believe that there is more to this person. I love that person for who they are, truly, and I know they are a great person. And every time you realize, no matter your belief in them to be so great, to be such a great person in this world, and that's why you love them, they simply do not think that way about you. So you are not being treated as a special person. You don't even get the respect under the table. You are not getting the partnership, the support, the love that you desperately dream to have with that person that you love so much. It is then that some of us realize that we need to leave that person. We break up with the person that we love, not because we don't love them. We break up with them because they have forced our hand to choose between them and us. Clearly, in many of the behavior of those partners, that is not returning the love and the dedication that you're giving to them. They have chosen to be for themselves. They are number one in their life, and whoever they see as number one, and you are not part of the favorite person to be on the favorite list. You are not a priority for them. Time pass, the years pass, more problems come under the table. Your health is getting impacted. Your self-esteem is getting destroyed. You don't feel your own self because you're seeking love in a place where it's not being returned. You're getting more pain, more argument, more disagreement, more issue each time that you want to claim to be worth it, to be loved by that person. It is then that you decide, no, I love you, I always will, and maybe it's best I love you from far. This is not acceptable. The way you're dealing with me, you handle me, you appreciated me, it's not right. a war start from inside of you and from outside of you. People that think that people that love you and have decided to leave you do not think that the road was so easy to do. This was not a fun ride whatsoever. Internally, the person is bleeding. I know I have. Emotionally, physically, everything is a nightmare. You're breaking to pieces your own heart, and things get worse when the person that you love also blaming you for the pain that you bring to them. They just don't realize that you have asked them, because you are worth it like anybody in this planet, to have the basic minimum of a respect, of trust, of security, and to be loved in return. We human, we are not people that just love another person like they are God, like they are worth it, and you are worth what? Nothing? No. There are people that do that. Sacrifice their own self, losing their brain and their mind because they are in love with that person, so they give up everything. Even that person walk over their head, do all sort of things, also the breach on the relationship, and belittle their partner. They stay because they love that person. I would say to many of you, go get a hammer now, go get a gun, go get a knife. Do whatever it takes for you to get your self-esteem back. It is not enough for anybody on this planet to just love blindly a person that is bringing pain to your heart. When you love truly somebody, your heart is open. Is open. You are suffering. This is what you'll get right now. So the decision, there's only two roads. You stay with that person and you suffer. You leave that person and you suffer. Which one is going to be? A person that loves you will not bring pain to you. If there is issue, no matter what the issue is, and you two are not capable to work as a team to resolve that issue, or that person is bringing problems to the relationship regarding trust, their behavior, being selfish, and not to be loving, whatever it is that doesn't meet your standard to feel safe and loved by a partner, then you need to fight for that. You need to fight for that more than you need to fight for your relationship. Because if you are the only person that fight for your relationship, so what good is that? If you're alone in your relationship, why keep fighting? You're supposed to be two in a relationship. That decision to be together was taken at the start of the two of you, by the two of you. And now what we are saying, that you're going to be alone here, battling and defending for yourself? No. Issue of trust, disrespect, selfishness, bringing pain to the person that loves you is asking for trouble. You bring in pain and battle and war inside your relationship. You need to expect that the person that loves you truly will have the respect continue loving you from far. They will continue to love you away from you, to protect themselves. This is what's going on. Leaving, breaking up with somebody that you still love is the nightmare. It's hard. Some people jump straight away with somebody else in a rebound relationship. You also feel like, why not? Why not do this also? You know, when you truly love somebody, you cannot just replace them. This pain, this break can be for days, for months, sometimes for life. Yeah. When love is real, love is real. There's no faker. For some of you out there that left somebody that you love and still love maybe, I share your pain. It's awful. But just know, if you look at the partner that you left, they may be out now, dating somebody else. You see, you did not matter at all. They did not fight for you. You would have been in that relationship by yourself, miserable. Whatever they did to give you the reason or the one reason to leave them, that did not come alone. That they do something about it or they don't do something about it, it's okay. It's fine. Love has to be working on both sides. It happened, you can love somebody and they don't really love you that way. And that's okay. If you love somebody, you let them go, find a better match for them. You let them go, live the life that they want to live. You will want them to be happy. Either you are miserable about them, it's fine. But at least you are not being disrespected. You are not there waiting to get the basic minimum from somebody that's supposed to be your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. That's not acceptable. When you look at other people, they don't have to run for the basic. They're getting the top class and they're working together to make it happen. And I'm not saying that everybody has a lovely relationship compared to yours, but it takes two, and it takes for you two to work together, for you to win together, and to work whatever problem it is together. If you are alone in your relationship and you're fighting to survive it, you need to get out. Even if you love that person, it's not okay for you to love a lot and the other don't love you at all. Think about that. So this is my message today for you guys. I know many people are struggling with this. Living and breaking up with somebody that you love is the nightmare number one of any human. It's hard. It's horrible. It's really tough. Nothing like it. So guys, if you liked this video, give a big thumbs up. And like I say, share your experience in this video regarding this subject. I'm Alicia, and I thank you so much to watch your channel Brighter Life Institute, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.